Here enough, Dobro? Thank you. Oh no!
Time stand still.
Let's post the. Let's pray.
Yeah, that would be good.
I'm gonna share it on my personal Facebook.
Somebody share it to mine. I'll let my phone over
We
there.
really are a lazy society.
I'm trying to detach from my phone.
Dude, my phone has not been loading.
I try to. I'm beginning the detachment period. It's my PayPal is James _ Key at EPBFI. But the Venmo is East Nash Grass, all one word. What the fuck? Are you gonna share that with everybody? Tell them about my PayPal. Yeah, Venmo is East Nash Grass. Yeah, thank you guys. Appreciate that. Howdy, everybody. We're about to go live on the interwebs to join a few more people that are probably not wearing pants.
Hello,
so thank
Mom.
all y'all for being out here tonight and doing the courtesy of wearing some breeches where legally required.
Perfect world. Maybe it could be the new normal. We're nothing but a mask and a smile.
That's gonna be the new song we write: a mask and a smile.
That's right. Nothing else. Are we ready? Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, online East Nash Grass Stream. Oh, look at that. Hey! Thank all y'all for tuning in tonight. We're the East Nash Grass. We're here at Dee's, coming to you live from Nashville, Tennessee. That's right. I said coming to you live. It's 7 o'clock or something like that here in East Nashville. And we're going to make some music, starting with this song right here. They're the sweetest little girl that was ever in this world, down in the hills of Tennessee. Oh, little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee. Oh, she begged me not to go. You be sorry, dear, I know, for the way you're treating me. But I've rambled all around and there's nothing to be found to take the place of her in Tennessee. Oh, little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee. Someday I'll wander back to that little cabin shack. The little girl is waiting there for me. I can see her smiling face waiting for me at the gate. The little girl of mine in Tennessee. Oh, little girl of mine in Tennessee, I know she's waiting there for me. Someday I'll settle down in that little country town with that little girl of mine in Tennessee. Oh, little girl of mine in Tennessee, Someday I'll settle down in that little country town, that little girl of mine in Tennessee. Thank y'all. Appreciate that. Thank you very much for the East Nash Crest. Thank all y'all for tuning in tonight. And we're going to do as many requests as we can here in the time that we've got allotted, which is till about 8:30. We're working with a live bar, a live sound guy, a live video guy. Y'all give it up for Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge here, giving us live people to be able to work with. That's awfully exciting right there. Yeah, why not? Thank y'all.
Yeah, man.
Much obliged.
You gave enlarging right there on the dobro, folks.
Here's a song by William Smith Monroe. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken and parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. You played with my toy heart like a toy. That toy broke and then we had to part. It never can be mended, I hope this romance ended. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken and parting words were spoken.
Darling, you toyed with the toy heart.
Darling, you know you done me wrong. Your love for me is come and gone. I'll find somebody new, and I hope that they'll be true. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken, and parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, my time will come someday. Time alone will heal my broken heart. The clouds will roll away and the sun will shine someday. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken and parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. I think you played the game right from the start. This toy heart was broken and parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart. This toy heart was broken and parting words were spoken. Darling, you toyed with a toy heart.
That's Mr. James Key there on the lead vocal for you. And the mandolin right there. Mighty fine.
You think it's the cable?
I hope so.
Well, I hope it's not the microphone.
Yeah, I know. It's good.
We're gonna have a little cable change right here to hopefully get the bullshit out of this microphone, which is a new microphone I'd like to add, which is under warranty. So I'm hoping that this microphone, which is my personal microphone, is not screwed up. But we're about to find out here real
You
quick.
sure it's not just you, James? Can we get a replacement?
I don't know that we can get the crackle in.
Oh, I understand that.
Gotta have the crackle, folks. And we'd like to crackle off this next one for you, folks. This one that comes from the deep hills, isn't it, James? Well, it comes from a hill of some sort. Let's do that one. I had none in mind. I was just buying us some precious.
Well, we lost Harry. Keep talking there, pal. Now we ain't got Harry or James.
And she said 3 at once. Get it? Never mind. Anyway, I'll do you one now. That's by Bob Dylan. It's called I'm a Walking Down the Line. I'm a walking down the line. Woo! I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. The feet will be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Got a heavy-headed gal. I got a heavy-headed gal. Got a heavy-headed gal. She ain't feeling well. She's better off, time will tell. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. The feet'll be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. See the morning light. I see the morning light. It's not because I'm an early riser. I didn't go to bed last night. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. The feet'll be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. Come on, Jamie. Money comes and goes. My money comes and goes. Money comes and goes. Rolls and flows. Rolls and flows through the holes in the pockets of my clothes. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. I'm a walking down the line. My feet'll be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet'll be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. I'm walking down the line. My feet'll be flying. Tell you about my troubled mind. I'm walking down the line. Feet'll be flying. Just a walking down the line. Gonna take it on out.
Yeah.
Hey, walking down the line.
How about it for that guy right there? I'm going to give him a proper introduction right there. He deserves it after that song. We're feeling good tonight. We're happy to be here.
Thank you.
May have something to do with not getting to play a lot of music over the last few months. It may have something to do with Liz's margaritas over there at the bar. I encourage you guys to find out how great it is to try one of those. That guy playing the guitar right there is a dear friend of mine, and just then he reminded me of a guy growing up that I used to play a little bit of music with, named Raymond Adams. He's since moved on, and Raymond would, anytime he'd take a solo, he'd go, guitar, and then proceed to take a solo himself. That was a really great job, and just like this guy always does, he's a super talented musician from Searcy, Arkansas. Great picker, singer, writer, music extraordinary. Y'all give it up for Mr. Harry Clark right here.
Thank you, James. Thank you, everyone out there. Sure making me feel at home tonight. Thank you very much. Oh, man, why don't you do them right there in B flat something? Or you're not in B flat?
I can be wherever.
Yeah, sure. Folks, I'll introduce this mandolin player over here. He's about as Tennessee as it gets. He's one of the first people I met when I moved to this wonderful town.
Speaking of which, Chris, can we place an order with Liz for one margarita for me? Thank you. Y'all are the best.
Sounds all right. Folks, he is a mover and a shaker.
Tennessee drink,
Yeah, the margarita. Tennessee margarita. He's a man of the people, folks. And he's the man right here on the mandolin. Won't you give it up for my friend and your friend? That's James Key right there on the mandolin.
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I've been privileged to work all over the state of Tennessee doing music and sometimes working in the soil of Tennessee. And it seems like the people I'm working in the soil with usually have tamales and margaritas. So we'll do this song right here about tamales and margaritas. You got to listen really closely to hear where they are in the song.
It's in between the words, folks.
Subtext here. Always looking up toward the sky. Reminds me of my papa and my mama, who lived there 80 years before they died. Now the bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 10 graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad resting there today. Papa used to talk about the young days when he and Mama first had settled there. He spoke of the love of the mountains that he and Mama shared together. There, you're a kind soul. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 10 graves on a hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. The burning of the greenwood on the fireplace,
Lee Greenwood.
the falling snow around the redbud tree, the branches of the laurel by the creek bed, the rippling waters of the gentle stream. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. That old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 10 graves on the hillside by the cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Now a bright moon is shining in the valley. An old wagon leans against a stack of hay. 10 graves on a hillside by a cabin. My mom and dad are resting there today. Yes, my mom and dad are resting there today. Oh, thank you guys so much. I sure do appreciate that. It's fun to have a little play on the words there of a wonderful Alan Mills classic. Alan Mills wrote that song from the great state of Virginia. And that's a true bluegrass classic right there. Doesn't get much more grassy than that. Folks, this guy on the dobro is about as grassy as it gets. He'll make his own moonshine.
Whoa, hey now.
All the things. Well, it's legal now.
How's that dandy wine coming along there, brother?
I'm plumb out. At the moment, it was too darn good. Everybody drank it up as quick as I can make it.
Most people put 2,4-D on their yard dandelions, and some people get out there and pick them and make alcohol out of them, and those are the people that I particularly respect. This guy is one of my favorites. He embodies all of the mountain traditions, and me from East Tennessee and him from the western part of Virginia, we kind of grew up in a similar region, and I know this guy's got as much of a deep respect for the music as anybody I know, and he's got to play with the best of the business. I'm happy to make music with him tonight. As a member of the East Nash Grass Young Mac, welcome Mr. Gavin Largent.
Much obliged there. Thank you all.
40 years?
Yeah. Well, son, you just found out about your mother, how she used to be a woman of the world. Well, sit right here and I'll tell you the story, how your mama used to be that kind of girl. I met her one winter in a honky-tonk, taking money from a man she didn't know. I married her soon as the roses were in bloom, but son, that was 40 years ago. Well, son, your mama's life was never easy. At a tender age, she's put out on the streets. Don't lay the blame on her for what she has done. A 16-year-old girl has got to eat. I met her one winter in a honky-tonk, taking money from a man she didn't know. I married her soon as the roses were in bloom, but son, that was 40 years ago. I married her winter in a honky-tonk, taking money from a man she didn't know. I married her soon as the roses were in bloom, but son, that was 40 years ago. But son, that was 40 years ago. Thank you, folks. Thank you. Thank you.
There you go. Thank you. Appreciate it. Oh, yeah.
How about a little water right back here?
Yeah, why not? Water deep?
Oh, man, I've got so excited tonight I can't even hang on to my pick over here. We're going to do a song off of our new record that we're excited to have out at some point soon, and we might even start releasing parts of the record before the whole record is complete, because why the hell not? So we've got a few tracks done, and so maybe y'all can look for that in the next couple months. But we've got several original tunes on there. We've got 10 songs recorded so far. Probably do another 2 or 3. And this song is one of those that we have on the record. And we get some mixed reactions when we do this song, because it's weird as hell, and it's pretty grassy.
Why don't we just conduct a poll real quick?
How many of y'all have killed a person?
Just one in the back. Okay. Well, then you'll definitely relate to this one. There's nothing wrong with that. And hey, folks, speaking of a killer back here, how about the bass player? Hey, what about that? That is Evan of Windsor. Mr. Evan Windsor. Give him a hand now, folks. Yeah. Even though you just did, but now there's his name. There you go.
Well, Evan's doing a mighty fine job filling in over here for our regular bass player, Jeff Saunders, and anybody that's made music with me knows that it's unpredictable, to say the least. Including this song right here. I try to sing songs, I've told y'all before, with conviction and with empathy. I've never killed anybody, and I'd like to keep it that way. But not yet. There's still time. And this song right here is about a guy that killed somebody and had some... he had some thoughts about that, and he wrote it. It's by the late, great Roy McMillan, and we included on our album One Rainy Morning. We recorded this song, and it was every bit as weird as it sounds now. It's called The Watery Deep. with hair of gold and eyes of brown. And I begged her so, my bride to be, but she said she'd never marry me. We went out for a Sunday walk down by the river. We stopped to talk. I plunged a knife into her breast. Don't kill me was her last request. I took her by her golden curls and I dragged her where deep water swirls. Another man's bride she'll never be. She's in her grave in the watery deep. I went back home but could not sleep, for thinking of the one in the watery deep. I knew that I could never tell I'd murdered the one that I loved so well. I left my home before daylight. I had not slept throughout the night. I crossed the river where my darling sleeps, and her voice cried out from the watery deep. Come love and stay with me tonight. It's dark down here, there is no light, but it's peaceful here, and you can sleep down here with me in the watery deep, forevermore in the watery deep. Oh, thank you guys so much. I remember as a youngster, I heard that song probably when I was about 10 years old, maybe 11 years old, something like that. And I was a little bit traumatized because I thought, man, what the hell is going on in this genre of music where they have to kill the person that they love? Like, I just don't understand that. And then later I fell in love with somebody and realized that, you know, if they say no, there's only really one other option if they say no, is to just kill the person.
Haven't you ever worked at a Dairy Queen before?
That's right. A thing or two, don't you?
You don't even know nothing, James.
I don't know anything. So I'm going to do this next song here off of the new album that is yet to be. It's that new. It's called Country Blue. Country blue are the boys in the band. Country blue, just another one-night stand. But the bright lights are calling him, he's paying his dues, and home is just a memory for the boy. That's country blue. The light of home is also quickly fading. Tomorrow hides a truth that he can't find. Voices in the wind tell him keep dreaming. There's something stronger than the ties that bind. Country blue are the boys in the band. Country blue, just another one-night stand. But the bright lights are calling him, he's paying his dues, and home is just a memory for the boy. That's country blues. Drum keeps calling oh so gently, though the answer seems as far as yesterday. Each night he holds tighter to his memory. That old highway takes him one more mile away. Country blue are the boys in the band. Country blue, just another one-night stand. But the bright lights are calling him, he's paying his dues. Home is just a memory for the boy. That's country blue. Country blue are the boys in the band. Country blue, just another one-night stand. But the bright lights are calling him, he's paying his dues. Home is just a memory for the boy. That's country blue. Oh, thank you guys very much. I sure do appreciate that. That's when we recorded on the new album. It is written by my buddy Norman Wright, and I learned that song probably 20 years ago. I've been waiting to record that song. I'm 32 years old, so it's at least probably 21 years I've been waiting to record that song. And damn it, if we didn't record it, it's going to be coming out here later this year. So there's been some good things in 2020, including being able to live stream here at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. One more time, give it up for Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge here. Liz is over there slinging the margaritas and the other beverages and libations and so forth. And Chris is over there twisting the knobs and doing the stuff. And we got Clint over there running the cameras. And we appreciate all the D's staff here. Eric running the door as well, and running bar back, thank you. And we're kind of under limited conditions over here if you're not here live. Everybody here's wearing a mask. We had a little bit of a masquerade earlier. And we're continuing to do so, a little mask festival, if you will. Including us, we have our own masks. And everybody's spread way apart. We can only have 20 people in addition to what's working here. Or it's not even 20 people, in fact. But it's very limited people that we got in here. But we just the same have some people in here. I think there's some live people out there, in fact.
It's a sight.
Make a little noise if you're a live person in the room tonight.
Sight for sore eyes there.
That's great. We're so happy to have live people. I can't tell you how much that means. I'm serious. That sounds like some crazy shit to say, but in 2020, nothing's crazy anymore. It's all part of the normal life that we live. And we're just happy to be able to play here, even on this limited seating that they have, because we used to do this each and every Monday. Next month will make 3 years we've been here at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge, me and this guy right here making music.
Speaking of, James, could I put in an order for 2 Michelob Ultras, maybe, perchance? Is that all right out there, Liz? Would you mind if I appreciate that so much?
Liz.
Thank you.
Sure do appreciate that. And reminds me it's time to introduce this banjo player over here. Maybe we'll get him to do a banjo song. That seems appropriate. Maybe that's what y'all had in mind, I hope. But this guy is one of my favorite banjo players. We met here in Nashville in 2001. So about 19 years ago. We met when we were just youngsters. And part of the reason I know that is when my grandmother passed away and I was going through all of her stuff, she had a little note, and it had the date that me and Corey Walker had met at the OAI, the Original Acoustic Instruments, Gibson, over there at Opry Mills, and it was in 2001. She wrote, Corey Walker, banjo player, 11 years old, Lithia, Florida. He's all of those things except 11 years old. He's got 11 and then some. Y'all make welcome Mr. Corey Walker over here. What do you want got for the people?
Let's do the song that it's about a girl you left behind. It's called "The Girl I Left Behind Me."
You don't pay me no mind? Walker over there from Lithia, Florida. One of my favorite banjo players in the whole world right there. Can play every style there is.
We'll do East Nash Grass. Original, folks, is one James wrote. I'm going to hold on, folks. Corey, you want to tell the con folks all about the lambs you're raising out there east of Madison?
Folks, I did have 6 baby lambs in my backyard, but due to this COVID thing and not having enough money, I had, specifically not having enough from the GoFundMe link that is available actually right now. I had to sacrifice them. I took them to the MAPCO, fed them motor oil, and you don't know sadness until you've done that, and that'll never go away from me, ever. And so...
We're talking about the lambs?
Yeah. Okay. But I still have 2 in my backyard, so, you know, they live in Madison.
Did you guys eat it?
No, I could never eat those, no. No, we only killed them, and so there's 2 left, folks, and you can help them if you want. Amen.
So, everybody remember this? Only one way to find out. All right. Yeah, well,
Thank you, sir.
thank you. We appreciate that, guys. Yeah, we are still working for your
The
tips here.
lambs did it.
This is a key A for everybody following along there at the house or with us on the stage. And thank you. It's hard to believe that that's such a big heartstring tugger for us, but it really has become that. Well, here's a song that I wrote about my own arrogance, and we tried it out Saturday.
All right.
Thank you.
It feels good to put the tip in, doesn't it?
It does. It does. And anyway, we tried this song out for the first time Saturday. We recorded it on the album last week, 2 weeks ago. We went in the studio and recorded this song, and this will be the second time we've done it live. And I wrote it from a kind of realistic perspective. I mean, who wouldn't want to date me? So. There had to be a full moon above, casting doubt on the life we love, for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow, pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see how she needs me in her life. A day like all the others, still loved one another, when she came to me and said it's time to leave. No tears I saw falling, her name I've been calling, calling back to me. I hear it echo so. There had to be a full moon above, casting doubt on the life we love, for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow, pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see how she needs me in her life. Dark night is falling. Will she come back to me, or is she playing make-believe? Like she's not in trouble, like my fears ain't double back to me. I'll say time. There had to be a full moon above, casting down on the life we love, for her to be so foolish as to leave. There had to be some kind of undertow, pulling away the one that I love so, to where she can't see how she needs me in her life. Why would she leave me? I just can't see in my mind. Thank you.
Folks, we're actually going to get our brethren down here on the dobro to sing you one, folks. He's from the hills of Virginia. Yeah. And he can sing the sound of the hills of Virginia just as good as anyone, folks. Once again, give it up for Mr. Gavin Largent right there on the dobro. What you got for the con folks out there, Gavin?
How about I hear choo-choo coming?
All right. Train song, that's right. We're going to do y'all a train song. If anyone out there has a train, let us know. High on that train, yes. We know the song.
Yeah, this is a Stanley Brothers song from way back. Carter Stanley wrote it. We're going to do it now.
That's
Are you ready?
Oh, yes.
Are you ready?
I hear choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. My darling left me this morning, so I won't even try. I'll go through life rock and ramble until the day I die. I hear choo-choo coming, it's coming down the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. I know I can't forget her, so I won't even try. I'll go through life rock and ramble until the day I die. I hear choo-choo coming, it's coming round the track. It's taking away my darling, never to bring her back. I hear choo-choo coming, it's coming round the track. It's breaking away my darling, never to bring her back.
Much obliged.
That's Gavin P. Paul Largent right there.
Thank y'all so much. We sure do appreciate all the loving supporters coming out. We love all you guys too, to be able to share a little bit of music here together at a wonderful establishment. It's so important for us to be. Thank you, Dylan. Good to see you, my friend. Yeah, it's so important for us to be able to have this place when
when this pandemic is over, it will eventually end. I hope we're not left with a bunch of Broadway bullshit. I really want to be able to have these venues like Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge out here, which is outside of the downtown periphery, and is still just as much important to the music scene for everybody that needs to hear some stuff that's not Brown Eyed Girl. No offense to Van Morrison. Everybody likes that song, you know, that's great, but...
Folks, we'd just like to take a minute to...
Is that a song?
To ask y'all, we really need y'all to send all your thoughts and prayers and good vibes right to our GoFundMe out there, folks, on the Facebook link there.
Please.
It's in a rough shape these days, and we need y'all thinking about it.
Drop all your thoughts and prayers in there.
That's right.
Okay, so we're going to do you guys another song right here off of the album that we're working on, and we got some exciting developments with that album coming in the next few months. Like I said, we're going to start with some singles, I think, and we'll just see what the hell happens after that. Who the hell's buying a record these days anyway? But we've decided to record some music, and we're proud of what we got on there. It's been something for us to do this quarantine. That's a reflection of who we are and of things that we would like to do and things that we feel in a normal time. And it allows us to feel normal for a little while, and hopefully it does you guys too. Because eventually things will go back to normal or some semblance of normal, but in the meantime, we've all got to try to cooperate together and socially distance, and it's a tough time. So I hope all y'all can join together with us through music in that tough time right here. And this song right here sings a little bit about some of those country vibes that we know so well.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. We sure do appreciate that. Without further ado.
I can see my grandpa working in the fields in the days before they had rubber on the wheels. Oh, so much has changed since, and there's too much going on. Years like pinwheels in the wind, they spin and then they're gone. My grandpa was a country man, he saw things with his heart. He could take a tall oak tree and turn it into art. Now those days have passed us by, storm clouds gather dark. Other hands now cross the land where once our farm did start. Up on the timberline, I take these thoughts of mine, take a walk and think about what's been. Up on the timberline, not just wasting time, I get it straight and head on home again. Heavy and there's too much on my mind, that's the time I take a walk upon the timberline and think about those good old days that we've left behind. Sit among the silence of the deep woods and the pines. Up on the timberline, I take these thoughts of mine, I take a walk and think about what's been. Up on the timberline, not just wasting time, I get 'em straight and head on home again. I get 'em straight and head on home again. Thank you, folks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Well, we appreciate that. Thank you.
You remember them blues? It's hard for the guitar kick, so as soon as this is over, Harry will just go in.
What are we doing first?
We'll do Working Man. Well, here's a song that I just love to get to sing because I've played a lot of music in my days, and I have also done a shitload of weed eating and digging with a shovel and running a tractor and all kind of stuff. Well, all that, but
Damn good boys.
I've done a lot of stuff other than making music to be able to make a living, and so this song resonates with me a little bit. Hope it resonates with you. It's a big job just getting by with 9 kids and a wife. All right, Chris. Well, I've been a working man dang near all my life, and I'll keep on working long as these 2 hands are fit to use. Well, I'll drink a little beer in a tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I keep my nose to the grindstone, work hard every day. I might get a little tight on the weekends after I draw my pay, but I'll go back working. Come Monday morning, I'm right back with the crew. Well, I'll drink a little beer that evening and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Bumming around. I want to throw my bills out the window, catch a train to another town, but I'll go back working. Gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes. Well, I'll drink a little beer in a tavern and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, hey, hey, working man, a working man like me. I ain't never been on welfare, that's one place I won't be, 'cause I'll be working. Gotta buy my kids a brand new pair of shoes, damn it. Well, I'll drink a little beer in the evening and sing a little bit of these working man blues. Well, I'll drink at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge and cry a little bit of these working man blues. Don't want me, she don't need me, found herself someone new. Left me home, sitting alone, nothing in the world to do. My stomach's churning, my eyes are burning, my hair is turning gray. I'm in trouble deep, I can't get no sleep since she went away. Them blues, they've got me, tears rolling down my face.
This woman, she left me crying all over the place. Get her there, Corey. I wrote her a letter trying to tell her, trying to get her off my mind. I wrote it plain, signed my name, never got no reply. Now I'm sitting on the banks where the river bends, listening to the crickets sing. There's a moon above, made for love, and I can't do a thing. Them blues, they've got me, tears rolling down my face. This woman, she left me crying all over the place. They've got me, tears rolling down my face. This woman, she left me crying all over the place. This woman, she left me crying all over the place. Oh, thank you guys very much. That song was written by our good buddy Bob Cadillac Holmes, who comes here to Dee's as a frequent regular here at Dee's, but pre-COVID. And we were awful tickled to get to meet Bob through Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. We had some friends of ours that came here, and we sang that song, and they said, "Oh, you know, a buddy of ours wrote that song." And I thought, oh, I hear that shit all the time. I'm sure he did. And they said, "Oh, no, really? Yeah, real serious. Yeah, we'll bring him in." And damned if they didn't. They brought him in here, and he wrote that song with the late, great Randall Hilton, and sat right here in the flesh multiple times over here. Bob Cadillac Holmes. Look him up. Maybe buy some of his records. A fine feller. Only in Nashville can you do something like that, and only in Nashville can you come to Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge and get to hear music like this right now. I can guarantee you that. Go down to Broadway if you don't believe me. There's a lot of awful shit going on down there right now. We got some great music here tonight, and every night of the week, thanks to Dee's Country, or almost every night of the week, thanks to Dee's. So one more hand for Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. Chris Mitchell running the sound. Give him a big hand, or give him a big wave. A big hand up there, big Chris. Thank you, Chris. And Clint over here. Appreciate Clint running the video, and Liz running the bar. Eric running the door. Thank you guys so much for being willing to be out here tonight with all of us. And so here's a song right here by the banjo player.
This is called Camptown Races Sing This Song, Doodah, Doodah. All right? All right. So if you guys want to sing the doodah part, if you find it, go ahead. Yeah. Yeah. But who was that? Stephen Foster? Yeah. Stephen Foster, you know. Let's throw down a little. Yeah. We are. Yeah, you can come in on the fire.
Ready? Are you ready?
It was in the spring, one sunny day. My good gal left me, Lord, she went away. And she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Got me up from Dallas and El Paso. Said, come on, baby, Lord, I miss you so. And she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Come here, ringlet, don't shake my tree. There it is. Stay out of my orchard, leave them peaches be. Now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Don't you come running, holding out your hand. I'm gonna find me a woman like you got your man. And she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. There's a Corey Walker. Well, I was in the spring one sunny day. My good gal left me, Lord, she went away. And she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Now she's gone, and I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world.
Well, folks, we only got time to do y'all about how many more, James? We got 3 more. We got 90 more songs for you folks. This is hold it. One more round.
What do y'all want to hear? Y'all been awful great supporters tonight.
I see what you're doing too.
Probably, yeah.
East Virginia.
Probably both
do
of
that
those.
one.
Yeah.
Can we do East Virginia?
Well, that's a harmony all the way through.
I can do the barely tone if you can sing the lead.
You got Mama? Okay, all right, we can do that. That's key of key of, do you know that one? Mama try? Okay, key of D. Should we just come right into it, or? Yeah, first thing I remember knowing. No, the intro. All right. Well, we had a request from some dear friends of ours here, and we classify dear friends as everybody who's here tonight. These are all our dear friends. All y'all gave a damn to come out, and we sure do appreciate that. I know it's real easy to stay home, and probably the right thing to do for large numbers of people, but for those dedicated who really know what the musical experience is like, it's worth it to come out a little bit, I think. And we're happy to have y'all. So we're gonna do a song as per request right here, because it's by the poet of the common man, Mr. Merle Haggard.
And I heard it's worth 2 Budweisers, isn't it?
It could be.
It's a
But
song that's worth 2 Michelob Ultras.
But just the same, we'll discern that later and start with it right here, called Mama Tried. The first thing I remember knowing was a lonesome whistle blowing and a youngin's dream of growing up to ride on a freight train leaving town, not knowing where I'm bound. She tried to raise me right, but Mama tried her. One and only rebel child from a family meek and mild. My mama seemed to know what lay in store. spite of all my Sunday learnings, towards the bad I kept on turning, till Mama couldn't hold me anymore. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her bleeding eye denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Dear old daddy, rest his soul, he left my mama heavy load. She tried so very hard to fill her shoes, working hours without rest, wanted me to have the best. She tried so very hard, but I refused. And I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, 'cause Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. I turned 21 in prison, doing life without parole. No one could steer me right, but Mama tried, Mama tried, Mama tried to raise me better, but her pleading I denied. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. That leaves only me to blame, 'cause Mama tried. Oh, thank you guys. What a wonderful request right there. That's a great song. And I'd like to mention that I had a wonderful mother, too, who's probably tuning in tonight, and she did a little better job. I got a college degree and stayed out of prison. And haven't killed anyone yet. So I'm awful proud of my mother and the job that she did raising me.
My mama is starting her first shift on a new job tonight out there in Little Rock, Arkansas.
Let's send it out to
Working
Cindy
in a
right there.
hospital. She's a nurse, folks, and
She's saving lives, that's right.
She is. Let's do it.
Well, we got time to do a couple more tunes here, and then we're going to draw the curtain, so to speak. But we'll be back next week, and we're happy you guys came here tonight. This is a song we did the other day, and we're going to do it right now. These Highway 40 blues, I've walked holes in both my shoes, counted the days since I've been gone, and I'd love to see the lights of home. I've wasted time and money too, squandered youth in search of truth, but in the end I've had to lose. Lord above, I paid my shoes, got the Highway 40 blues. The highway called when I was young, told me lies and things to come. Fame and fortune lies ahead, it's what the billboard life had said. Shattered dreams, my mind is numb, my money's gone, stick out my thumb. My eyes are filled with bitter tears, Lord, I ain't been home in years. Got the Highway 40 blues. You know I've rambled all around like a rolling stone from town to town. Met pretty girls I've had to say, but none of them could make me stay. I've played in music halls and bars, had fancy clothes and big fine cars. Things a country boy can't use, Dixieland is sure miss you. Got the highway 40 blues. Yeah, thank y'all so much. We sure have enjoyed immensely our time together here tonight at Dee's Country Cocktail Lounge. We're going to do it again next week. And honestly, I think we're just going to keep this thing going until the mayor shuts us down again. But right now, numbers are looking good right now. Everybody's being responsible. Everybody here I'm looking at is wearing a mask. And that's, to me, the answer for how we can get through this together. We're all in this shit together, no matter what you believe about it. We're all in it together. And if you can wear a mask, that's good. That's step one. And so we can do that and try to slow the spread of this thing and try to get a little bit of a grip on it, which is exactly what everybody's done, and I'm proud of everybody for that. But without further ado, we're going to do you guys one more song here. Maybe one of the most spiteful bluegrass numbers I've ever heard before. But I'm privileged to have known some of the countryest folks in the world are my own family. And I even knew one, I'm not going to say who they were, but they were distantly related to me, and they were so passive-aggressive towards one another that they would not speak. At least the husband wouldn't speak to the wife when spoken to because he was that damn passive-aggressive. That's pretty impressive, folks. And it takes that level of passive-aggressiveness to write a song like this, written by Mr. Larry Sparks and Ralph Stanley, who are undoubtedly highly passive-aggressive towards people, I would imagine. But without further ado, we're the East Nash Grass. That's Corey Walker over here, Evan Windsor, Harry Clark, Gavin Largent, and myself, James Key. Thank you guys so much for being here with the East Nash Grass. We're going to play this song right here. We'll be back for you guys next week. Y'all be sure and tip your bartenders and staff. They've not been working a whole lot the last few months. They'd appreciate whatever you can give them. And same to the sound and video crew. Thank you, Chris and Clint and Eric, the door feller. We sure do appreciate you guys all being here. And thank you, Daniel and Amy, for being able to give us somewhere to drink an icy cold libation and play some music right here, like this passive-aggressive, silly-ass bluegrass song we're going to do right now called Kitten and the Cat.
What do I say?
Hey, gal.
Huh?
Hey, gal.
We believe in you. Come on.
Hey, gal.
Watch it now. I can't swallow that. Things ain't been shaping up here from where I'm at. Old Sleepy's come alive again. Now what do you think of that? I'll be gone, long gone. The kitten starts toting the cat. Now you've been gone too many nights with the girls from town. I stayed here with the babies. I never let you down. I don't know where you're going. I don't know where you're at. But I'll be gone, long gone. The kitten starts toting the cat. Excuse me.
Hey, gal.
Watch it now.
I can't swallow that. Things ain't been shaping up here from where I'm at. Old Sleepy's come alive again. Now what do you think of that? I'll be gone, long gone. The kitten starts toting the cat. I brought you from the backwoods, you remember that? You came to town a kitten, now you think you're a cat.
Oh.
There's lots of little mice around, but you want the top rat. So I'll be gone, long gone. The kitten starts toting the cat.
Hey, gal.
Watch it now.
I can't swallow that. Things ain't been shaping up here from where I'm at.
Old Libby's coming.
What do you think of that? I'll be gone, long gone, when the kitten starts toting the cat. Hey, girl! I can't, things they've been shaping up here. Those sleepies come alive again. Now what do you think of that? I'll be gone, long gone, when the kitten starts toting the cat. Well, I'll be gone, long gone, when the kitten starts toting the cat. Thank you all so much with the East Nash Crash. We'll be back next week. Appreciate it.